Hello, my name is Lisa, and this is welcome to Blue Flame Integration. I tried to do a video like 3 times now, and I'm still trying to figure it out. So, this channel is more going to be a video diary at first. My life has been very interesting, to say the least, and I feel that it's important to share with anybody who feels like they're an empath, who have dealt with narcissistic abuse, who are very spiritual, and have kind of felt like they're unique in certain ways, people who are drawn to the supernatural. There are things in my life that defy normal religion, or what normal religion would say is, or should I say normal religion today, not technically what the Bible says, but what normal religion would say is not possible. Sorry. This channel is going to be, I'm probably going to talk politics. I'll probably talk about, I definitely talk about narcissism and narcissistic abuse syndrome. Also, I will talk about astrology as well as current events and whatever I'm going through. I'm going to share it all with you online. I am a mom of 3. My oldest son is a Marine. He is deployed right now overseas, which is very, very scary for me. I also have 2 other children. One will be graduating high school, and I have a daughter who is 16. So that in itself is a challenge. I am a recent college graduate. I had graduated from Lock Haven University, and I was a sociology major, and my concentration was in juvenile delinquency. I also had acquired an AA in criminal justice, all while going through narcissistic abuse. I'll tell you what, when you hear my story, it is amazing to see the fact that I yielded my life to service of others. Back in, I'd say, really actually was like, okay, I want to find my purpose. I want to live in my purpose, and I want to get to my destiny. I want to ascend. I don't want to do this stuff anymore. I want to go on to the next level. I have a really hard time knowing what I know now, experiencing what I've experienced now, and following traditional religion. My motto is all things in moderation, because you can even take the Bible to other extremes that, the Bible and things that are written in the Logos word are extremely important. However, we need to listen to the Rhema word. We need to listen to what our inside and our intuition is telling us about our environment, about the people in our life, about what our purpose is, and following that, being pliable and allowing the Spirit to move you in whatever way it wants to, and yielding to that. Right now, I am a divorced mom, single, and very happy to be that way. Eventually maybe I'll find somebody, but that is not my goal at this point. It would be nice to have somebody who wasn't a narcissist in my life. good luck finding them, because my whole life has been filled with them. Either cerebral, malignant, overt, covert, mostly covert, that turned into malignant. You know, I think they all start off as covert, to be honest with you. You know, there were things that I had been told while in meditation, in prayer, that I had gotten answers to that I should not have known. You know, Christians like to call it prophecy. Astrologers like to call it, being psychic, I guess. It's a gift. You know, I'm not always correct, but 99% of the time, my intuition is spot on. Yes, I do like tarot cards. Of course, I have a lot of Christian people who I'm friends with who are, oh my gosh, I cannot believe you would do that. That's divination. Well, guess what? You want to know what? All things in moderation. You know, we have to learn to live the way Jesus lived. That is the start. You know, people who don't like Jesus, why? You need to sit and ask yourself that question. What did he ever do to you? What did he do that was so bad that you hate him? What? Because of what other people did in his name? You hate him? Really? That's a lame excuse. He was like Buddha. What did Buddha ever... No. Of course, Jesus was considered the Son of God. He is the only one who I know of that raised from the dead. You know, Jesus didn't say follow a bunch of rules. He came and destroyed religion. That's what he came to do. He came to reunite our spirit with Source God, oneness, that we could have a direct line. We didn't have to sacrifice animals anymore to be able to hear God for ourselves. I mean, living a spiritual life is not easy. I am not. Yes, I like Jesus. Am I a Christian? Yeah. I know a lot about religion. I know a lot about that. I know a lot about rules and regulations, which I don't agree with. But I know that there is a higher power. I honestly think when the world ends, we are going to be so shocked at who is around God's throne. I think if you follow your purpose and you allow God to do what he wants to do in your life, you allow the universe and the angels, or some people like to say spirit guides, whatever you believe in, to move you and be pliable and not walk in fear, but walk in faith and walk in confidence, you can do great things. You know, one of the things that I have learned, you know, in my journey is that to still be tenderhearted in the face of evil. Yeah, do I like what was done to me? No. No. Do I wish them the best of life? Yeah. Hey, I want no contact for a reason. You know? I hope after me that they did learn something. I hope that after me that they learned how to treat somebody. I doubt it. Narcissist doesn't change. They don't. They don't want to change. They like their false self. So sometimes on my channel, depending on what I feel like doing, I may do a reading. I may talk about one of my books that I'm reading, which I'm reading Shahida Arabi, Power, Surviving, and Thriving After Narcissistic Abuse, Out of the Fog from Dana Morningstar, and I'm also reading Psychopath Free from Jackson McKenzie. I still say the best teacher. These books just solidify what I went through. They just give me a reference point. What actually, well, they also give you clarity as far as like what you went through. You're not crazy. And there's a lot of people who have gone through similar things that same as I have. And I think that we need to build a community of people who, are there to support one another. We don't have enough of that in the world today. So, that's pretty much, I just want to share my life with you. And, eventually I might start a tarot channel because I do enjoy tarot reading, and I do enjoy